with my glasses on. Because I don't wear contacts. The gardeners here. The landscaping people. Of course. Hi. Okay, he stopped. Alright. Hi, my name's Rosie. If you know me. And if you know me, say hi. Leave me a comment. Because, well, clearly I'm nervous. I'm here. He's here. That's Oreo. He's a year old. And, yeah. He's got a nice little story. I'll tell you about him later. It's bath time. See, this is the real getting ready with me. We're getting ready with him. Yeah. So everything's blurry without glasses. Maybe that'll make it easier for me. I just got out of the shower. I am moisturized, I am clean, and I am ready to go. I am not a person who does their makeup, like, ever. My makeup routine consists of putting on some eyeshadow, mascara, sometimes maybe lip gloss, lipstick if I, feel like it's an occasion. But that's it. That's the extent of what I do. Eyebrows. And I learned this the same way that I learned almost everything that I know about doing makeup, and that's through watching other people do it. And the Grinch. Merry Christmas. Alright. Save up. I know everybody's actually watching you. I'm just the button pusher. Alright. So, what am I getting ready for? Well, tonight there is a Christmas parade here in town, and I'm going. I don't think I'm going to be in the parade. My church is doing a float for the kids, but I didn't sign up to participate. But I might. I don't know. I guess it depends on who shows up and how many people they have. But, yeah. So I live in a small country town. And so I'm not left-handed. I'm not. So, small country town, that whole Hallmark Christmas parade thing in the town square. Beautiful time. My kids, I have 3 kids. My kids will be on the floats. And actually, before I do this, okay, so all my makeup is drugstore stuff. Like, I've never used this before. I don't know if you know anything about it. I don't. It's a Soothing Face Primer Color Correcting. So, I don't know, it says you can put it on before you put on makeup. So, I'm going to put that on. I don't know where that came from. This, where are you? This. That, I used to think that was expensive. It's, I don't know, $8, $12 something dollars. Price probably went up since I bought it. And it used to be that I saw that as like the ultimate luxury buy as far as makeup goes, right? Because I grew up poor and I didn't know anything else existed that was like more expensive than that. I thought anything that anybody talked about that was more expensive was just like as a joke, like, oh, rich people are so rich that they're gonna spend $50 on a bottle of chapstick. You know, I thought that jokes like that were just, but yeah. So it's not expensive. It's actually really cheap. I've seen other people on YouTube with like $85 palettes and $100 and something palettes of shadow, like eyeshadow. Like, what? Okay. Yeah, so let's start up here. My forehead gets really dry. It's like, T-zone thing. And am I doing this right? I was not a kid that was allowed to wear makeup. So I grew up just only knowing tiny things. Wait, am I supposed to put on with this? It's cute, yeah? I got it from the dollar store. Not Dollar General. People call Dollar General the dollar store, but I actually got it from the, what do you call it, the $1.25 store. In case you're wondering, no, Get Ready With Me is not going to be a regular feature. I just have somewhere to go tonight, and I was going to do a movie reaction, but it came down to either I do a movie reaction or I get ready for tonight. Can't be both, I mean, I guess I could go basic, which is what I always do, right? Okay. See this? This always happens. This is one of the reasons why I don't do a full face of makeup, because I don't know what causes that other than I just, like, the cool touches my skin and suddenly, oof, super red. Yep. That's where I got the nickname Rosie from. From my family. Well, that and, just Rosie's a really cute name. Yeah, it's funny. This narrative sounded so much better in my head when I was thinking about what I would talk about with you. I think this is good practice though, because I will warm up eventually. He's so content. Alright. It fills in lines and wrinkles and preps your face for makeup. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell. Is it doing that? Okay. Yes, I do have my smile line. I'm old enough for wrinkles and gray hairs. I have them both, which I'm excited about. Like, oh my gosh, you should have seen me the first time that I discovered I had a wrinkle. It was amazing. It's this right in here. Right there, you see it? That wrinkle right there? It's my smile wrinkle. And I love it. Did I miss spots? It's my chin, huh? I don't like my chin. I have never liked my chin ever since I was in elementary school. And I thought I was skinny and normal. And then one day we did these, what do you call them? Are they vignettes? You know, where you stand in profile and your shadow on the thing. And anyway, so somebody drew my profile, you know, just black on white on black paper, and you know, the project was we cut it out and we tape it on paper, and that's, you know, our shadow, and we got to take that home. And I looked at it and it made me so sad. And I was like, I thought I was like everybody else, but my chin is like, I don't understand, like, why does my chin go from here to here? Like, why do I not have a neck? I was so self-conscious about it, and it just made me look at myself differently. I didn't like it. Well, I'm kind of evened out. Okay. This might be worth the $1. This cup, my manager at work, she made it. So pretty. I mean, she painted it, but yep. She does an amazing job with that. And she just does it as, she doesn't sell them, she just does it as a hobby to do. Okay. So yeah, I went to the dollar store to pick up a couple things before this because I don't have anything. Like, I have a couple things, but I have this thing, that stuff. I don't know what I put on. Applied on desired areas, blend thoroughly, sponge. You put it on over this stuff or under. Medium to full coverage. I guess you put on under, 'cause right? Maybe. You know, I'm gonna go for safe. I'm gonna say under. LA colors. So, I am a Leo. I was born in July, late July, back in '83. That makes me neither a, my brain stopped working. Neither a Gen X nor a millennial. Because it's this little itty bitty subset where I actually grew up with some technology, you know, computer technology. And so we call ourselves the Oregon Trail generation. And it's a very small, you know, like 5 years or something. But that's where I'm at, because I grew up playing on the computer in school. I'm nervous about this stuff. Like, who puts grain on their face? You know? Like, who? Why? Okay. Oh, that's a spot right there. Do I put it on that? Like, where do I put it again? Desired areas. You were not helpful. You know what I should do? I should watch a YouTube video. Is this how I do it? Dun, dun, dun. Putting on war paint. Okay. Do I have anywhere else? Just my cheeks. See, I don't... Somebody has suggested rosacea once. I don't know if this is what rosacea looks like, because it's not always here. It's just here with contact. You know, I feel like I should just paint like some weird design. Get out of the blinds! Oreo! Hey. Thank you. Don't mess up my blinds. I want my deposit back on this place. Anyways, yeah, I feel like I should make some fun designs on my face. Not do makeup, just, you know. Hey! Come here. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing. I look like a Christmas tree, which is appropriate for today. I probably didn't need both, right? Like maybe not. Need both. Oreo. I have this string of mirrors hanging up. It's like a little fairy wind chime thing, and it's putting light all over the place. So that's what he's chasing. He's seeing the light reflection and flying around like little fairy lights. I don't know. I guess so. I don't know how it's supposed to look. I just want to look. Whoa. I just want to look normal. Like, it seems to me, being here in the South, that every. Did I shake this up? Okay. Every girl grew up with makeup and tips and tricks and stuff. Like, everybody knows how to do it. I feel like I hope this is my color, because it's what I got. They all have it. Now they have these real looks, these really complete looks. You know, they know how to do this, that, and the other. Like, because I was a kid in the 90s, my whole exposure to cover up or concealer or foundation, whatever it's called, my exposure to that was that you take, was it CoverGirl? And those bottles, you unscrew the top, open access, you dump it in your hand, slather it all over your face, and then you take your compacts full of powder, which I don't have one. You swirl your thing in and powder your face, but you look like a cake pan, you know. When all was said and done, you looked like a cake pan, and that was how it was supposed to look. There's Jamie French on YouTube. I think she did one of those, like 90s makeup or 80s makeup. She's hilarious. Hey, look, got some cakeage going on. My birthday being in the 80s means that I am in my 30s, closing in on 40. Better idea is to actually make sure that I put some things, some markers, right? Alright, and I know I'm supposed to do under here and my ears. Let's do that real quick. Because it's supposed to look even, right? By doing your ears. I always wondered if these were effective. And that needs more, right? Like my forehead. Smart, 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 smart. Stipple, 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 stipple. Oh yeah, I studied art in college. Amazing that I don't know anything about makeup. Because art is expressed on your face when you wear makeup. That's not what I do, though. I am not an artist. Though I still dabble from time to time in painting. Not very good. Drawing, I'm fairly good at drawing. But I don't do it. Where'd my lip go? Oh no! It's gone. I know some people take makeup to be very serious business. Anyways, so I figured this is a good opportunity for you to get to know me, because I want to talk a lot, like doing videos and stuff, and things are gonna bring up memories, and they're gonna bring up, you know, narrative from my life, and I don't know if I can make it through a whole reaction video without going off personal commentary.
Hey, don't break my blinds, mister.
That's too close, huh? Yeah, someone said not to do that. Too close to the eye. I don't know. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get, huh? Oh no, not the eyelashes. Oh yeah, falsies. Never worn them. So when I will do another get ready with me video. I have makeup all over my hand. I will do another one someday. I don't know when. But when I do, then I will do the whole like false lashes and eyeliner and stuff. So now on the off chance that I am going to be with my church tonight, I am not gonna do anything too crazy. So no thick liner, no wings. I don't know that I've ever successfully done a wing. I've attempted it, but I don't think I ever pulled it off. I have this CoverGirl True Blend palette. That thing. I don't know how to use it. There's a thing on the back for how to use it. Natural or dramatic? Probably gonna save dramatic for next time. And I have this little bald spot right here on my brow, and then they get really thin here at the ends on both sides. So that's where my focus is for my brows. Dude. So Oreo came to live with us this fall, this summer. He was a stray, and he was living underneath the parked car. I guess he was living under there. I saw him there a couple of times, and my kids are like, "Oh yeah, that cat. He's been here a lot. He follows us around, and it was just like no big deal. And then my daughter, I only have one, she got attached to him and became a source of anxiety for her, that he might not be there when she got home from school. Like, he was there in the summertime, he was hanging out, they were playing together, and then school started, and he would follow the kids down to the bus stop, which is like a block away, and then he would walk back up here and hang out on the windowsill, like outside on the ledge, and wait for them to get home. That's her cat. Like, just can't be any other way. And so I told her, we'll adopt, because he chose us, I had no intention of having a pet. Not right now. We live in this tiny little 2-bedroom apartment, and, well, we're making it work, but we're moving in summer. I hope. Fingers crossed. Good grief. What do you... Hi. I am talking about you. That's my water. That's makeup. I know it's not normal. Uh-huh. I love you too. He's my cat. My daughter named him Oreo. I would have named him something like Marshmallow or Jinxie Cat. Hey. Does it smell good? It's not food. Is that what? No. This is not your toy. I'm sorry. That's not your toy. That's not for you. Is that dark? I can't tell. Would the spoolie help? I think it looks natural. I'm gonna be out there like in the dark. The parade's at 7 o'clock. It gets dark here at like 5, so I currently work for the hospital. I've been there for a year. November 1st, I hurt my shoulder. Just normal, everyday duties. And it was just tendinitis, a lot of bruising. Couldn't use my arm for like 2 weeks. I was out of work for a week and a half. And during that time, I might be allergic to this cover-up. During that week and a half, 2 weeks, during this whole month really, because it's still November, during this whole month, I've been, like, it was a source of so much anxiety, What if I could never use my shoulder again, or my arm? What if I had to have surgery? I'm a writer. Like, I rely on my right hand. I'm right-handed. So I rely on that to get me through those moments of creativity. But what would you do? What would you do if you could never use your dominant arm again? Or, your dominant hands? Like, I mean, you could be like Chris, what's his name, you know, fully paralyzed, but Superman still could, got things done. I'm not a frontline hero. I do work for the hospital, but what I do is I work at a thrift store. See, our auxiliary team, that's the retirees that used to be doctors, nurses, the like, they own a thrift store, and all the profits from that thrift store go to the auxiliary, which in turn donates it to the hospital for specific projects. So I'm basically like, I'm in frontline for, I guess basically I'm a fundraiser, frontline for fundraising. Amongst the volunteers and my coworkers, I'm the youngest person there, which I don't mind being the youngest, except that I am aware that I'm the youngest. I suppose this is providing a base. I don't have any setting spray. Like, I've heard people use that. I feel so awkward. I'm like, I feel like a phony, like a fraud, you know? I'm putting on makeup. I'm getting ready to do something, but not in any kind of a way that I actually know what I'm doing. Let's see here. So according to this, maybe I should go with the dramatic look. Is my skin dark enough for dramatic? I feel very cakey. Yeah. I feel cakey. Alright, so I've seen people do this. I still have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, so this goes the nose and the Cupid's bow. And the eyes. Okay, I did that part, the eyes. I've never put makeup on my nose like this before. It's supposed to like, oh, I see. Huh, not bad. Okay, so nose and then like the whole thing, like my mustache, like a mustache, or just no, just under my nose here. Like, not stick it in my nose, but up under my nose. I can hardly see that. Let me use this one. That's itchy. Okay, so that goes on the nose. It's very on the nose. Alright, and then the next one goes above and below. And this is just a bigger one for that. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay. As above, so below. Okay, well now I definitely okay. I look like her. And then blend, blend, blend. That's what Kenny says, right? How do I... Did I do that right? I don't know if I did that right. Well, you can definitely tell like the circles. Like... Okay. Well, I'm not gonna wash it off and start again, that's for sure. I guess I'm gonna just be happy with this. Come back here, you. I have other highlighting, contouring stuff that I'm not gonna use. Let's see. So this is the shirt that I'm gonna wear. I think I'm going with gold. That'll give me a really like monochromatic look though, huh? It's not too terrible. So this one I'm using that color right there. It doesn't have a name. It's just a kind of a glimmery brown. You know, and after watching YouTubers put on makeup, it makes me wonder, do I even do this part right? Seriously, like, I don't know if I'm even doing this right. It's not very dark. It actually kind of matches the color of the highlighter. I don't know, maybe it looks different on camera, but from what I see, it doesn't look very dark. And maybe I should go darker, right? Maybe I'll fall into the arms of my future fiancé. I doubt it. Do I dare go dark? My daughter, she's getting into makeup, and tell right there, that purple. But she got real into that purple. She snuck it. She wasn't supposed to, you know, get into that purple. She wasn't supposed to get in any of it. I do love being the mom of a daughter, though. I used to want... Oh, that's really dark on there. I used to want a second daughter. Yeah, I think that looks better. And then it didn't happen. I am actually newly divorced. We've been separated for 5 years, but only newly divorced. I don't think he knows yet. I mean, maybe he does. Maybe somebody saw it printed in the paper. But he didn't show up to court, and yeah. So I am divorced. Single, not really looking. I'm originally from California, Northern California, Mendocino County. It's right where the redwoods meet the vineyards at the sea. And back when I lived there, it was the most beautiful place in the whole world. Never saw anything like it. But circumstances led me here to Arkansas. My parents, who've been divorced since I was little, they both live here in the same town. They don't like each other, they don't interact, but they're both here. They both have finally purchased homes, though my mom's is gone. She's proud of it. That's all I can say. Alright, let's throw some gold on top of that. Gold. I used that one. Did I tell you I used that one? I used that one. Right there. And now I'm using that one. Why are you pink? My eyes are broken. It looks pink. Huh. I have ADD or ADHD or something like that. And my brain's all over the place all the time. Which works really well for being a writer. Because you can write things down and then go back to it whenever you remember that you wrote it down. My eyes aren't even. No. One side isn't the same. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna get more even than that. Not in any kind of a decent time frame. Almost done. I'm looking forward to being done. Yeah, my life is a musical. I do randomly break out in beautiful ballads. Ooh, it's got a thingy. Look. It's got a thingy. Can't open it. I also have ADHD. I have ADHD or ADD. I don't know. Not diagnosed. I have PTSD and anxiety and a whole host of other things going on. But I'm warming up too. Yeah. I mean, occasionally I'll space out, I'll drift off, and that's because my mind just like that clears, and there's nothing there. Like, I will be on a roll, thought train, fully pulling into the station, and then nothing. Okay, do I use this before or after mascara? Clearly I know what I'm doing here. Mascara. That doesn't say. I guess I'll do it before mascara, because otherwise it'll get all gunky and I don't want to clean it. I don't know how long to leave it on for. Oh, you know what? I'll bet I can use this, my eyebrow stuff, as a good eyeliner. I'll bet it'll double up that way. I wonder. Because, alright, I had an eyeliner. Like, eyeliner is something that I have experimented with in the past. This stuff, I bought 2 years ago. Okay, not this package. This package I bought this year. Around Halloween. Just before Halloween. And it was like the best eyeliner I'd ever used. Like, it was amazing. I could put it on in the morning, like before work or something, and then it was still there. End of the day. Could wear it for 2 days. It was still there. But I bought it again this year because I was so hyped. I was like, yes, it's here. It's on sale, you know. Such a letdown. Like, I don't know if they have leftover stock from 2 years ago or last year or whatever. It was breaking, it was crumbling, it was just, I gave up. So I'm moving on to a liquid liner. I'm gonna try that. Yeah. First time I ever saw someone use liquid liner was back in high school, back in like 99, 2000. And she had these amazing wings. Oh, I had no idea such a thing even existed. and then I saw this girl, and that was when I was at school in Reno, Nevada. Yeah, I bounced around a lot. You'll hear about that a lot. So if you think you know me from high school, vaguely, maybe, you probably do. But yeah, I saw her in the locker room at gym, and yeah, gorgeous. And I was like, you can't just go up to a girl in the locker room, while you're changing, and be like, I love your makeup. How do you do it? Where did you get the supplies for it? Like, we're in our underwear. Like, I was a complete stranger to this person, and yeah. Moments like that, I was probably creepy, because it's like I was fascinated by this new discovery, this winged eyeliner I never saw before. Absolutely fascinating. Couldn't stop looking. Yeah. I'm probably pretty creepy, because I didn't grow up to be, much different. I still get fascinated by new discoveries all the time. Okay. Nope. I'm not messing with it. It's not coming off easily. I ain't messing with it. I do want to go on a journey with you. Swipe a shadow there, and a little swipe shadow there. So before that day when I discovered that eyeliner could actually go off the eye, here we go. Before I discovered that, I thought eyeliner had very basic around the eye applications, and I couldn't afford it. I could not afford, like, anything growing up. If I went to the dollar store, it was to get, like, one thing. Maybe two, if we were lucky. I mean, we were poor. I'm so poor. My mom is still poor. Yeah, my sister's a nurse. She's doing well for herself. My brother, I don't know what he's doing right now, but he's still back in California, and he's making it. He's making it. He and his wife, and they just had another kid. They're making it. Oh, I put the wrong lid on the wrong place. Okay. Brother, sister. Procrastinating. But yeah, I met my husband in high school. My ex-husband. We were 17. He was my prom date. And how long have I stood? I can't blink. I can see. Okay, I survived. He was my prom date. We sat together at graduation. But I was highly ambitious and motivated. I was going to join the Air Force. I was going to go to college. I was going to be a reporter or a police officer. I was on it. I was 17, but I approached life like there wasn't anything that wasn't possible. I wasn't a kid. And he was. He still is. And I worked minimum wage jobs, worked some temp jobs. It's not all bad though. I am probably the only person, if you're under 30, if you're under 30, then I might be the only person you ever meet that worked at a Blockbuster Video. Yeah. I used to be the video girl. I worked at Blockbuster. I had a brief stint in the newspaper, classifieds department. Don't recommend. Cold calling people is not my forte. But then after that I worked at a movie theater. I want to get back into working with film. And maybe that's why I'm throwing myself into YouTube right now. Like, I wanted to do it in the past, but maybe the reason I'm like doing it right now is because I want to be back in movies. Like, if you've ever worked in the industry where all you do all day, every day is talk to people about movies, why do you want to do anything else? How could you do anything else? I mean, right now, all day, every day, I basically talk to myself, like, in my head. Sometimes out loud, but, you know, just talk to myself. I wrote a movie script. It's not very good. I'm transferring it to a novel, putting it in novel form. I think it, you know, will at least get somebody looking at it that way. If it never goes to, you know, be made in a movie, if it never goes to production, that's okay. I don't expect to have, you know, a big career as a whatever you call those authors who get their stuff made into movies. A successful author, a Hollywood author. I don't plan to have a big career that way. Maybe I will. You know, Tarantino did. No, he didn't. No. But he didn't go to film school either. That's a reference only certain people will know. This, I used to be a stage actress back in high school, and a little bit when I was in college. I went to community college. I have 2, but the equivalent of 3 associate's degrees. I could petition for the 3rd one, but I don't need to. I mean, but it'd just be a numbers game, right? Like I said, that my ex and I have been separated 5 years. I left to go to university, and I did. I went to the University of Missouri, Mizzou, and I made it through 1 year before I owed too much money to be able to return, and I failed a class because I overestimated my ability to be a single mom of 3 who was nursing my baby, and a full-time college student. I mean, I got scholarships and I got grants. I still ended up in debt. I feel like I'm taking way too long to get ready. You feel that way too? Sorry. My camera shut off. It only records so long at a time. So what I was saying, I mean, welcome to the land of disorganized thought, you know? About mascara is that when I was in high school, before I met the ex, I was in a play, Christmas Carol. That was exactly some number over 20 years ago. There was this girl who put on her mascara this way, and I had never put on mascara before. So I asked her about it, and she showed me and this other girl who was like my best friend at the time. What's going on there? So she showed us how to put on mascara, and she did some eyeliner. She's really sweet. She ended up going to LA and being a model for a while. I don't know what she's doing now. The makeup girl, not my friend. My friend, I did end up running into her some years later. She had a boyfriend. That lipstick is old. I don't use it. This color is not my color. She had a boyfriend that lived in the same apartment complex that I was in, and so we ended up at the pool together one day. And so we caught up a little bit. And I told her that every time I put on eyeliner or mascara, I think about her and this other girl. Because those moments, you know, they stay with us. Especially if you're like me and you have memory loss. And you hang on to certain moments. They just mean more in the long run. I've got some bad moments that I've hung on to also. It happens to everybody, right? This is Yummy Pink, CoverGirl. And this is Mary Kay, Hopeful Lilac. Oh, that's French. I was like, what am I saying here? I do read a little bit of like French and German. A little bit. I took French at Mizzou, and it was fun. And in about, I don't know, 4 more years, then I'll suddenly remember like everything that I learned, and then I'll be, you know, quasi-fluent. This does nothing. I mean, it's glitter. I got it for my daughter. It's Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers glitter liner. It's not really a purpose. Just a touch of sparkle. You know, for when that random firefighter saves me from tripping over a curb and spilling my hot chocolate all over the parade street because I live in a Hallmark movie. Alright. My hair. I had no plans for doing my hair because I thought he was gonna be getting like, you know, licking the water off of my hair. So I decided to just leave it water, no nothing. There, that looks a little bit better. If you have makeup tips, throw them at me. I think the next time that I'm gonna do a get ready with me will be like Valentine's. Because honestly, I don't see me having a date for anything. But I might find, I don't know, dinner. I might find myself going to dinner with myself for Valentine's Day. I've, you know, been dating myself. Okay. Now remember, I haven't got my glasses on. So I don't know if this looks good or not. From, like, you know, from a clear-eyed perspective. I got a hair. Who's that? Go away, little hair. Where are you? Oh no, I just I shook some freckles onto me. Uh-oh. I can't see the hair. Okay, well, let's shoot some freckles on the other side. No, it didn't work. Okay. It didn't work. Why did it work on this side? Criminy. Okay. Alright, it's off. Sort of. No! Nope. I feel it. I still feel it. I feel it. No! Get off! I don't know where it is. I can't see it. That's a... Oh! And I can't scratch my face. I feel the hair on me and I don't know where it is. I don't know. I'm all itchy. I don't know. My nose is itchy. Don't laugh at me. Let's stop moving. You don't move when you wear makeup. You know what? I'm gonna call it done. I'm gonna let it air dry in a hair tie. But yeah, I didn't put product in, you know, like heat protectant, because I thought he was gonna be licking my hair. Okay, I know I did a lot of talking. I'm sure there's a story that I started to tell that I didn't finish. For the life of me, I don't know what it is. Well, this is the gist of it. I will put on a Santa hat. Probably also, you know, good that I didn't put on, that I didn't try for, you know, body. And although in all those Hallmark movies, the girls have like big hair and then they have this hat and it looks perfect. How do you have a big hair and hat? How do you do it? How do you have a big hair and a hat? I don't know. Do I look like cake batter? Better than butter? Ah! My nail. Little tiny hingy bit. Where are you? Why, yes, I could go get nail clippers. What's the fun in that? So I'm really looking forward to doing my movie reactions. I had like this whole list that I was gonna do, but then I realized how long it takes to edit. Yeah. If there's anything you want to know, shoot me a question down in the comment box. I'd be happy to answer it. I'm gonna do something about this nail before I go. And if you want to see more of my face without the makeup, like the video, subscribe. I mean, whether you like the video or not, the makeup is only here when I feel like I have enough energy to do it, which is not often. What do you see when I have my glasses on? I guess I'll figure that out in editing, huh? My glasses are really dirty. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. You see all these gray hairs? Silver and gold. I sang that song in my voice class. I don't remember it though anymore.